What up? What up, guys? We have a doozy for you guys today. Cool little video. I met up with my boy Deadpool Jeep right here. I'm gonna link up his IG if you guys want to see his IG. Guys got a lot of cool stuff. He works on his Fat Bob, and he has a really cool Jeep. So if you guys want to take a look at that, his IG is gonna be right there in the bottom. So today, obviously, we have my 2020 Lowrider S here and his 2020 Fat Bob. Beautiful bikes. I did a previous comparison video a while ago with my Lowrider S and the Street Bob. Now, in my opinion, I think if you're looking at the Lowrider S, yes, you should be looking at the Street Bob, but you should also be looking at this bike that gets overlooked a lot. Reason why I'm saying that is because this bike and my bike are basically almost the same bike. You're gonna have a more of a feel when it comes to these two bikes. They're more comparable to each other than what the Lowrider S is to the Street Bob. We're gonna start talking about the stock parts first, obviously, to show you guys how alike these bikes are. So we'll start with the forks. They both have the inverted forks that you see here, which give you a lot of good handling. The inverted forks are gonna definitely help you handle your bike a lot better than what you will be, you know, on a Street Bob or anything like that. So both have inverted forks. Both have dual disc front brakes, which is a game changer. You're riding a bike with dual disc front brakes compared to just regular is big, huge difference. Obviously, they're both soft tails. They're built on the same chassis, same frame. Only thing about this bike, obviously, the smaller gas tank. Mine has the 5 gallon. This one has like a 3.5 or so around there. And then obviously the Fat Bob has the thicker tires. The Fat Bob is the only Harley Davidson that comes with this nice Harley Davidson logo right there on the wheels, which is pretty nice. I'm not sure if the FXDR comes with it, but I mean the FXDR is going out the door this year, so that's that. So I'm a really big fan of the wheels. I love the design on them, and I love the back tire, man. I love the fact that the back fender is lifted up on here, giving it that nice aggressive look. This bike, just by looking at it, you would think that it's like a dual sport bike because of the tires. I mean, it's not a dual sport. You're not going to be going off-road with this, but it definitely gives you that feeling from just looking at it. Very aggressive, very nice. Both bikes do come with the 114 engine. I know that the Fat Bob before, they were giving you an option to go with the 107 and the 114 the previous years when they first came out with the refresh model, but now you can only get it in a 114, which to me it makes sense. I think they should just keep it as the 114. If you want a 107, then you know, there's other bikes you can look at. But besides that, those are like the biggest features that you should be looking at when it comes to performance, safety, obviously with the brakes, the inverted forks, and everything else. Now we're gonna go ahead and look at all the aesthetics. Obviously, if you guys been following me on my channel, you guys seen that I have the Memphis Shades Road Warrior fairing with the 11-inch on there as well. He just went ahead and he installed this fairing this past week or so, which looks amazing. I really love the look of the headlight on the Fat Bob. I remember back in 17 when they came out with the refresh model, a lot of people were hating on this bike because of the headlight. I'm a huge fan of that lamp. I think it looks amazing. It looks really cool. It's very different. I mean, the Fat Bob has always been the Harley Davidson that's just been different, weird, but weird in a good way. It's just always been really cool. The old one had obviously the 2 headlights right here in the front, which honestly I think looked really cool as well. So definitely a big game changer with the LED light lamp right there. Really cool. So he went ahead, he put the Memphis Shades 11-inch. He also went the Memphis Shades handguards right here, which look pretty nice. He also went ahead and switched out the turn signals. These are LEDs, and he changed his grips. He's telling me that he doesn't like these grips. These are the grips that I was originally going to go with my bike as well, because the color matches just perfectly with the wheels and the bronze on my bike. I put it up on my YouTube and Instagram, and everybody gave me the same answer. They told me that these grips suck, that they just hurt, they're too wide, and they do feel a little flimsy. Even the paint job on here, guys, it just, I mean, you would think from Harley Davidson you would get something a bit more better quality, but Yeah, he told me that he's going to be changing those out. Obviously the bar setup on this bike is different from mine. It doesn't look like this has like a 2-3 inch riser height right here. Correct me if I'm wrong. This does come with your flat drag bar, which I'm a fan of. I think it looks pretty cool. He wants to go ahead and change it. He wants to get risers and get some T-bars on there as well. So that's something that he's going to be changing out. He also went ahead and switched out his stock seat for this Saddleman Solo seat. I asked him, why didn't you want to go with the 2-up? He has future plans for this bike to kind of make into more of a chopper style, so this fender is going to be getting chopped off later on. So that's the type of style he wants to look for, that he's going for. So I mean, I can't wait to see that. That's going to be something really cool, something different. I love the fact that these bikes, you're able to just customize them in any way possible. You can see 5 of these bikes or 5 of these bikes, and each and every one is going to be different. Not even 5. You could line up 20 of them, and every person's bike is going to be different because everyone has different styles, different tastes, different looks and everything like that. But very cool. So both 114 engines, guys. Both bikes perform really well. Suspension on here, he has stock suspension. I have stock suspension on mine. I'm going to be switching mine out. He's also going to be switching his stock suspension out as well. He also has this side bag right here from Harley Davidson. Looks pretty nice. He went out and changed his derby cover here as well. Just looking at this bike from this angle, like I love the aggressive look of these tires. They look really, really, really good. Just yesterday, he took the bike to the shop and they installed these Bassani's 2-in-1 as well. I'm going to be doing a separate video for that, just to give you guys a nice sound and a nice different sound comparison between the Bassani 2-in-1 and my TBR 2-in-1 right here. All right, so now for your controls, going to be your basic Harley Davidson controls. You're going to see them almost every Harley Davidson bike. And I'll show you guys the analog right here. Mine comes with the dual one. This only has one. I'll show you guys right now how mine looks right here. So everything is just in one, which is nice. We'll go ahead and change through here. You got the RPM set up, and he has 1,289 miles on here. He's gonna be joining me on a group ride this Sunday. So if you guys are in the local area, hit me up on my IG. That's where I post up most of my group rides. He's been on 2 rides with me as well already. Pretty cool guy. Now I want to go ahead and ask him. Oh, I missed something as well. He also has the King crash bar here in the front. I already ordered mine, guys, in case you don't know. It's gonna be like 2 weeks before I get it, but it's in the mail. But I got the other one. He got the one that comes up way higher. I got the regular one that just sticks out right here. So really good, very nice. These grips, man. I'm kind of happy that I didn't go with these grips. So we're gonna go ahead and ask him. I'm gonna show you his snake as well. So that snake is pretty badass. How old is she?
5 years old.
5 years old. Beautiful. I'm not a big fan. I was telling him I'm not a huge fan of snakes. I like seeing them from far away, but I don't like playing around with snakes. Any future plans you have for your bike? I know you told me that you're gonna do a cam, right?
Yeah, the cam, the 468.
468 cam. That's on the way. Risers, yeah, we spoke about that. Oh, you also went ahead and got the Screaming Eagle intake right here. How do you like that? You like it so far?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah? Very nice. Anything else you have planned?
Suspension, I don't know what to get. Still looking into
suspension. Okay. And then I also mentioned that you're going to be chopping off this right here because you want more of a bobber style.
Yeah.
All right, good. I mean, I really like the fact that this already has like a gap right here. Like you have like a almost 2-inch gap between the fender and the tire. Once I install my suspension, that's what my bike is going to be looking like. Obviously, mine has a full fender, so it's going to be looking a little different. But
the difference is you want to go higher, I want to go low.
Oh, okay.
I want to go low.
Okay. So he actually wants to go lower. I want to go higher. So there you go. Go high, go low, baby. Just like any other Softail, guys, this bike is also going to come with your USB port here on the side. Same section that my lowrider comes with. I love that, man. The fact that you're just able to plug in your phone, and if you're going somewhere far, you put your GPS, you charge your phone, anything on there. Such a game changer, man. I love that. Such a little thing, but goes far a long way.
Are you able to adjust the suspension? How the ride?
Yeah, I could. You're able to stiffen it up with the monoshock. Yeah, I haven't played around with it. I mean, I've been pretty happy with the way mine is. Obviously I wanted more plush, but you know. show you guys a nice little view of them side by side right now. All right, guys, so the biggest question you guys are probably going to be asking yourself right now, what is the big difference between these bikes when it comes to price? My bike comes around 18 to 18.5 around there. This bike does come as well. So you're looking at a very similar bike side by side. And also when it comes to price point, also very, very similar. Biggest plus on my bike is obviously the bigger tank. And then this one has different tires, but besides that, it's when it comes to the mold itself, it's the same exact bike. So we're gonna go ahead and turn it on for you guys real quick, let you guys hear how it sounds. Very nice. That sounds really good. You got a full stage 1 right here. He's gonna go with the stage 2 pretty soon. Beautiful bike, man. I love the way these bikes look next to each other. Very similar, but so different at the same time. All right, guys, so we're gonna get on the bike real quick, see how it feels. Feels good, man. I really like the bar setup on here. It feels like the ergonomics of everything feels really nice. We're gonna go and just take it around the block and come back just to give you guys a nice feel of what I think the bike feels like. Oh, this one, oh, well, there's another difference that I just noticed right now. These come with 4 controls. Mine comes with mids. So that's a big difference. Obviously, you taller guys are going to be more comfortable on this bike because of the 4 controls, as opposed to having mids. Very smooth. I like it. I don't like the fact, I hate these air breathers, man. They're really cool and they do justice, but they like hit you in the leg, and that's why I'm not a big fan of them. Bike feels amazing though. Even hitting these speed bumps here, I mean, you're not getting a big, you know, you're not getting that big sharp pain going down your back. That's pretty good. It's very comfortable. If you're wondering how comfortable this bike is extremely comfortable. The way the seat up setup is on here, the way the bar setup is, very nice. And this Saddleman seat is pretty good. It's not as cushiony as mine, but it's nice. Very nice looking. Woo! Now, if you're wondering how tall I am 5'7". These do have 4 controls. I feel very comfortable right now. I'm a bigger fan of just mid controls, just because of the more aggressive style that I'm able to have riding the bike. With that being said, I could almost flat foot this bike. Very nice. So it's very nice height. I love the way these. I really like the bar, man. I really like the bar setup. Now I have done a ride review on this bike. I think it was last year, and I took it around, and I did like the handle on this bike. Yeah, man, these grips, like they're okay, but like I was saying before, for it to be Harley Davidson grips, like they kind of feel shitty, man. You would expect better quality from everything, but whatever. We'll turn down through here. There's much traffic that way. If you guys are wondering why there's so many potholes and speed bumps right here, this is New York, man. It's all the roads are around here. They suck. We're coming live from Queens today, baby. This bike definitely gets up quick. Stage 1, man. How do you guys feel about these Memphis Shades handguards? I was gonna put them on mine, but then I didn't. I think they look cool. I'm just not super crazy about them. I like these teardrop mirrors right here as well. They look pretty cool. Little boy got excited. Loud pipes, man. Obviously, guys, if you're looking at this video, it's because you're interested in this bike and you're also interested in the Lowrider S. I can honestly say that you can, damn, I don't know. Like, I want to tell you that this bike will be better than the Street Bob. And I think it's safe to say that, man. I think it's safe to say that. If you want to go with a club style look, which is what he's kind of going for with this bike as well, you could do that with this bike, obviously. There's not a lot of fat bobs on there that have these Memphis Shades fairings on them. I am a huge fan of it. I think it looks great. It looks really cool. I've even seen some people convert the headlamp into just you know, regular circle headlamp as well on these bikes, and they look pretty cool. But I definitely recommend this bike, man. This bike is a ton of fun. It looks cool. It looks different. So if that's what you want to go for. You want to go for something a little different and something that you don't see much on the road, then this is the bike you go for. You're going to come across more Street Bobs than you do Fat Bobs. I'll tell you that right now. Very cool. And I could definitely, once he gets risers on here, this bike will definitely be a lot more comfortable to ride. Like I said before, they feel great now with the way the bar setup is, but with some 8-inch risers, man, this bike will be amazing. Really cool. Now remember, I'm gonna bring it up again, the Lowrider S and the regular Lowrider are gonna give you that 5-gallon gas tank. This is only gonna give you like a 3.5 around there, maybe 4. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong down below in the comments. But I mean, that to me is a big it's like a big thing. It's one of the reasons why I went for my 883. I wanted a way bigger gas tank, and I mentioned that before. And yes, you might stop before your gas on here runs out to stretch your legs or to get a bite to eat. But if you're gonna be doing those long highway miles, definitely recommend a bigger gas tank. These Bassani pipes sound great. Sound really good. Really cool. Awesome. All right, guys, that's gonna be it. I think this is gonna conclude the video. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe right now. Hit that bell button to notify you anytime I upload any type of content. I usually do a lot of reviews on different type of bikes. Obviously, I'm working on my 2020 Lowrider S at the moment. We're building out little by little, and there's a lot of stuff coming. I have 10 months worth of content coming, by the way. So I upload twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week, sometimes 4 times a week. So if that's the type of content you're into, you're definitely in the right place. I also do a lot of group rides. This Sunday we're doing a group ride. And if you want to find out about those group rides, you follow me on my IG, which is the same name as my YouTube, MarvelKid87. That's gonna be it, guys. Like always, let the force be with you. Ride safe and enjoy the ride, baby. Peace.